calf muscles. Critical to send back blood to the heart. Know your spare hearts. There are spare hearts. All right. Critical yung articulation ng ankle. No? Look at arrow number 1 and 1A. Pag paakyat yung mga toes, lumuluwag yung muscles, yung calf muscle sa taas. Sa pagitan mayroong vein. Yan. Yan pabalik ang dugo diyan sa heart. Pag position number 2, no? So pababa na yung toes, yung muscles nag-expand. At saka iniipit niya yung vein. Tinutulak niya ang blood pataas to your back to the heart. Yan, very critical yan. Okay, this is a better presentation. Okay. 1, pag ang position ng paa ganon, 1A, yung muscles nag-relax. Pag position ng ankle is number 2, look at 2A. Iniipit niya yung vein. No? Yung yan. Then nakita niyong arrow na may valve na bumubukas, yung valve paakyat. Okay? So that articulation of the ankle is very critical. You have to move that up and down. And kaya mahalaga ang walking, ang exercise. And yun, natitingnan natin ngayon, how to achieve this pumping. Yan. Notice, there is a slight step. So, pag ganun ang position nila, okay, yeah, the muscles are moving. Then, pag ibaba nila yon, mas mababa kaysa step. So, the muscles are squeezing, relaxing, and squeezing the veins. The action pushes the blood back to the heart. Yan. Okay? So, maraming paraan na magawa ito. Yan, may skipping rope, no? Palagi yung toes niya ang unang bumabagsak, o kung siya lang ang bumabagsak, no? And that is pumping a lot of blood back to the heart. Stretching also, no? So, yan, mga walang mga gadgets. You just use the wall, no? And yung articulation ng paa is important. Yung ankle pala, okay. So, running, this stimulates the ankle muscles to pump like the heart talagang. Para bumalik yung dugo sa heart kung saan siya nanggaling. So there are many ways of moving the ankle, so that the calf muscles can pump the blood to the heart, back to the heart. The stairs are useful also. So, climbing the stairs, pero kung matanda ka na, huwag. Maybe just use the first step, up and down, only one step. Pero may hawakan, ha? Maghahawak kayo. Para, no? So, ang purpose nito is only to really to move the muscles. Pero, pag hindi mo na-exercise yung yung ankle, no? Yung articulation ng ankle ay mahirapan yan. Sa mga senior citizen, kahit nakaupo, pwede yan magawa. No? So just raise the knees and bring it down. No? Yan, makakatulong. All right. Ankle joint. Okay. Pinalabas ko to kasi yung movement very critical sa ankle, no? Yan yung ang dami ng kung matigas yan talagang mahirap i-articulate yung ankle, no? Kaya ang suggestion ko, kung sa bahay ka lang, mas mabuti maglakad ka na nakapaa lang kaysa nakatsinilas. Pag nakatsinilas ka, you just drag your foot. You're not articulating your ankle. No? Pero kung wala ka tsinilas, you can also exaggerate your walking. You can exaggerate your movement like climbing the stairs or running or just pushing yourself with your toes, no? Yan. So very critical ang articulation na ma-exercise mo talaga yung ankle kasi pag matigas yan, hindi yan magagalaw, hindi mo ma-execute yung iipitin niya ang veins at saka para matulak niya ang blood pataas. So, maghanap ng paraan kung kahit nakahiga ka, pwede yan eh. I-ano mo lang yung move mo yung paa, no? You bring the foot up and down. Kaya okay. Bakit ito yung delikado? Pag hindi yan bumabalik yung dugo mula sa paa, pabalik sa heart, yan ang mangyayari. No? So yung blood naiiwan sa paa, ay malaking problema yan. No? Kung minsan darating yan sa puputulin mo na, amputation ang result. So mamaya, okay, we can what this is, talk about that more. Pero ito yung pinakadelikado na mangyayari pag hindi makabalik ang dugo pataas. Ang importante para mangyari yan, magalaw mo yung ankle joints mo para galaw mo rin yung mga muscles sa paa, sa binti, sa paa. Poor blood circulation, yan. Mga varicose veins, no? They are signs na kulang ang exercise, kulang ang articulation ng paa. Pag gamit ka ng chinilas, you are dragging the foot. You are not, kahit naglalakad ka, pero you are not articulating that movement of the foot, no, up and down. Wala din mangyayari or mahina ang pumping. All right. Then, pag hindi yan gumagalaw, cold feet, no? Yung mga capillaries sa talampakan, hindi na makatanggap ng dugo, no? Kaya maraming problema yan. Kung minsan pins and needles, kung minsan yun, malamig yung cold feet, kung minsan maramdaman mo nangangapal kasi wala nang blood circulation. Pag nakita mo na nangingitim na yung binti mo, alarm na yan. Huwag ka matuwa dyan. Okay. May mga paraan para makapabalik din ang dugo. No? This is acupressure. The massage yung talampakan. May mga points diyan kung anong i-trigger mo, heart, kidneys, o kung ano man, no? Ma-circulate yung dugo. Pero, ang critical is yung sa binti. Yan, ito, hindi mo magawa na ikaw lang isa. May kailangan may katulong ka. Pero itong sunod, yan. Pwede mo yan magawa. Ikaw lang isa. Ano? So, yan pa. You just twist the foot against those stud. Masakit, pero malaki ang benefits. Okay. Poor blood circulation risks. Peripheral artery disease, nangingitim. Deep vein thrombosis, blood clot. Stroke din yan, no? Ulcers, tissue death, gangrene. That will lead to amputation. Additionally, poor circulation can contribute to heart disease, stroke. And I have read also some articles, even memory loss, short of oxygen in the brain. Ayun, memory loss ang consequence. Okay. So that's the end of the presentation, but do not stop walking and hydrating. All right? Okay, let us see back today. Yeah. Maikli lang pero I want to emphasize the use of sleepers. Kung sa bahay ka lang, I suggest talaga magpaa ka, tsaka i-exaggerate mo yung movement ng ankle. No? Sanayan mo talaga yung malaki ang movement galing sa ankle mo. Kasi pag when you start dragging your foot, yung muscles hindi na nagagalaw. Kunti o mahina ang balik ng dugo at maraming naiiwan sa binti. Kaya nakita nyo kanina yung nangingitim or yung mga varicose, they are cause of poor calf muscles functions. Okay. So yun ang for this afternoon. Bakit ito marami itong blood circulation na conference, no? Pero kung bakit dapat ibalik yung dugo na yan mula sa paa kasi marami ang consequence na hindi maganda. Doon mismo kung saan naiwan yung dugo at yung walang kulang ang dugo sa taas, maapektuhan din yung heart, yung brain, ang dami maapektuhan. Kaya this walking, brisk walking is a good exercise. Pero kung you are dragging your foot, is not exercise. No? Do not drag your foot. Articulate your ankle. At magawa mo yan mabuti kung wala kang tsinilas. Kung nakasapatos ka, okay. Pero kung nakatsinilas ka lang, you are dragging the foot, talagang parusa yan ng labas. Okay? Kahit maikli lang, pero ang mahalaga is start walking. Sabi ko kanina, kahit nakahiga ka lang o nakaupo ka, pwede mo i-articulate yung ankle mo. No? Up and down para magalaw yung calf muscles and you are actually pushing your blood back to the heart. No? Lalo na sa mga senior citizens, ha? They will just drag their foot. Kaya siguro isang tulong din sa kanila is hawakan mo na yung paa niya, saka ang talampakan niya, yung ankle niya. Yan. Physical, tulungan mo na yan. More than the acupressure, exercise yung muscles. Okay. So, but hydration, pag may tubig, may oxygen. Pag wala oxygen, tubig. So, when you go for exercise, before, during, and after exercise, may tubig ka talaga. Alright? Nagka-cramps. Dehydration. Very good question. Pag nag-exercise ka, bakit nagka-cramps? Dehydrated yan. Kaya kakasasabi ko lang talaga, bago, during, after exercise, may tubig ka. No? Kung minsan, sa umaga, pagising mo, nagka-cramps. Dahil during the night, maybe you got up several times to urinate, you did not drink, you are dehydrated. Basta you are experiencing cramps, drink water please. Yeah, that's a good question. Bakit nagka-cramps ka mag-exercise? Yes. Kaya ang exercise, yung calisthenics, no, na exercise, importante yan kasi lalo na pag when you sleep at night and you sleep on your arm, ay hindi makatakbo ang dugo, malaking problema. No? So, yung exercise, calisthenics is good. Calisthenics is good. Skipping rope, pero sa mga senior citizen, hindi na yan pwede. Kahit nakaupo ka lang, pwede. Basta i-raise mo lang, i-articulate mo yung ankle. Galawin mo siya pataas, pababa. No? Yung, pag pag maraming beses mo nagawa, maraming beses mo rin na-pump yung dugo. Pag hindi mo ginagawa, talaga stagnant yung dugo sa paa. Yes, every day. Talaga. In fact, kung sa office ka, I made my own resolution. Every 2 hours, stand up and walk a little. Sedentary job is dangerous. Very easy, but very dangerous. Lalo na mga mental work, no, mga thinking process, ganon. Dehydrate the person very fast. The brain consumes a lot of oxygen. Kaya kahit hindi ka gumagalaw, pagod ka. Kasi kulang ka na oxygen. Lalo na pag hindi mo pa i-circulate yung blood at talagang pahirapan mo ang brain. Yes, that was a good question. Thank you. Yes, many heart. In fact, si Dwight Lundell, heart surgeon yon. He had maraming surgery na gawa niya. Maraming beses din siya nagsisisi na hindi dapat itong tao nabuksan. No? Kasi nakita niya inflammation, hindi cholesterol. Inflammation, that means yung muscles mo, they are working very hard, without lubrication, ay patay. The muscles, when you are running, you have to drink water. Kung nakita nyo mga cyclist, no, sa mga may baon na tubig, hindi pwede na hindi sila uminom ng tubig habang and there you have plenty of muscles articulation, no, yung pedaling. So the blood circulates a lot. They perspire, they lose water, and if they do not compensate the perspiration, patay sila. They will just collapse on the way. So also in the office, you think you are not perspiring, so you don't drink. Ay, very, very dangerous. When you are thinking, you are consuming oxygen in the brain, and plenty. Kaya kahit hindi ka gumagalaw, pagkatapos ng office hours, pagod ka. Wala ka na oxygen. Yan, you have to compensate by drinking. Yeah.
Father, may additional comment po.
Yes, please.
Siya Hugo. Father, pati niece ko, Puffy, been applying ointment, katingko, etc.
Oh, yes. Yung olive oil, yeah. The reason for that olive oil is actually to deliver oxygen to your joints. No? The oil, especially the extra virgin olive oil, the texture is very fine. Kaya madali siya ma-absorb. Like water, no? Very fine, di ba? Madali siya ma-absorb. And the pH of that concoction, olive oil and the enzyme, the pH is high. meaning high ang oxygen content. Fibromyalgia, pagod, dehydration. Pagod yung mga muscles, kulang tubig talaga. Anong edad na kaya nun? Pag matanda na, mahirap pa inumin ng matanda, akala nyo. Mula 60 years old pataas. At saka, the older you become, you lose also the sense of sensor ng thirst. Nawawala din yun, nagde-deteriorate yun pag tumatanda ang tao. Kaya yung mga matatanda, hindi sila umiinom kasi hindi sila uhaw. Hindi ang uhaw ang pag nakaramdam ka na ng uhaw, late na yan. Ano na yan? How about drink? Okay. Coffee, tea, soft drinks, anything, juice, they are not water. They are liquid, but they are not water. You need, if you drink a cup of coffee, you need a cup of water to digest your coffee. So coffee, tea, soft drinks, they are not substitute for water. Ay delikado yan, no? Huwag mo bilangin yan. So if you take a glass of juice, you need a glass of water to digest your no? To digest those things. Coffee is acid. Coffee is stimulant. It's not energizer. What is the difference between stimulant and energizer? Stimulant, no? Stimulate yung muscles mo, susunugin niya para para maramdaman magising ka. Pero pagkatapos niyan, pagod ka. Instead, pag naglalamay ka sa gabi, tubig energizes. Water energizes. Coffee stimulates you to be awake. In the end, pagod ka. There is big difference. Minimize. Okay. Ikaw rin, pakiramdaman mo ang sarili mo. Kaya kanina pinakita ko yung nakaupo, nag-exercise. About compression socks. Wala pa. Wala. Okay. Hindi ko pa yun. Okay, I'll remind me later if I don't touch it. Kaya kahit yung nakaupo na mga matatanda, nakaupo lang siya, just raise the knee and bring it down. When you raise the knee, you articulate also your ankle. No? So, yung exercise na yon, malaking tulong. Kahit nakahiga ka, i-articulate mo lang yung ankle, no? Up yung foot mo, yung toes, bring it up and down. Yan, malaking tulong yan. No? The compression socks, iniipit nila yung talaga. They help. Pero pag masyado matagal naman, naiipit na nila yung muscle masyado, no? Hindi na gumagana. Naiipit lang siya, hindi na siya maka-expand. Kaya may May oras lang yan. Hindi yan whole day. You know? May oras lang yan yung yung mga compression sacks. Hindi yan 24 hours. No? Yeah. Pero malaking tulong sila malaking tulong kung yung mga muscles mo hindi na gumagana. Lalo na kung nag-atrophy yung mga muscles, yan. Pero ang compression sacks, sa pangalan niya pa lang, compression, lagi niya kinocompress. Pag walang opposite na mag-expand, hindi rin siya, naipit niya lang yung dugo. No? So, they are temporary, palliative. No? Nakakatulong. I don't say it is not helping. But it's not 24 hours. You still need to move. Kahit nakaupo, kahit nakahiga, pwede. No? Mayroon akong isang ginagawa. You know the beach ball? Yung malaking bola. Yan. Nilalagay ko at the end of the bed. And I put my legs up there. So, dahil siya, air, no? Pag automatically, pag galaw mo yung knees mo, siya na magtutulak pabalik. No? So, hindi ka pagod masyado. At the same time, yung the angle, no, nasa taas yung foot, so by gravity, the blood comes down to the body, to the heart. Kung wala ka beach ball, you put 3 or 4 pillows and then put your legs up there. Or you look for a chair, mababa lang. Maraming paraan para yung dugo sa binti ibalik mo sa heart. Huwag mo do not stay there as a residence. Ay parusahan ka niyan. No? Mukhang marami na trigger sa nito Rotating. Okay. Yeah. There is also, especially sa mga may edad na, I recommend a pillow under the knee, no? Under the knee. Or when you sleep on your side, you put a pillow between the knees. Kasi ang weight ng paa maaring magbigay pressure sa baywang at may maipit na ugat. Yeah, fruits to eat, yes. They are basta high pH, they help the muscles. No? Fruits actually, almost a good percentage of that is water also. Then the nutrients they bring, but many fruits are also good for hydration, like singkamas. No? Yeah, papaya and mangoes, they have plenty of water, pero mataas din ng sugar. Okay. Mukhang marami na trigger sa delikado basta nangingitim na yung binti. Ay warning na 'yan. Pag nakakita ka na ng varicose, Warning na yan. No?
Father, may mga ano po, may sa chat box.
Yeah, can you read it, please?
Yung kay Alicia Hugo po kanina, compression stocking,
Yes.
didn't do good sa akin, lalo na maga pa ako, Father.
Yes, that is not, it's temporary. Don't use it all the time. May oras lang yan. No? So, kasi ang purpose niyan is to help the muscles move. But if you are not moving, no, if you are not moving, it will compress and compress. Ang lalong wala, naiipit niya lang, hindi yan makabalik. Kaya, pag gumagamit ka ng compression socks, dapat gumagalaw ka rin. Totoo yan. Pag may compression socks ka at saka hindi ka na gumagalaw, lalong naipit mo lang yung dugo doon sa baba. Ang purpose ng compression socks is, kanina nakita nyo ang articulation ng sana. I did not get it. Okay, lang sandali. Basta yung articulation na ganyan, hindi yan nagagawa, hindi yan makatulong, walang nangyayari sa binti, sa calf muscles. Kung lagyan mo lang yan ng compression socks na hindi ka na gumagalaw, ay talagang hindi yan babalik, lalo hindi babalik yung dugo. No? So, when you use compression socks, we better ask the doctor for how long, your doctor, how long every day can you take it? No? Hindi yan 24 hours, please. Delikado. Thank you.
Next, Father. I think you answered this already, Father. I exercise in the morning before getting up, rotating my feet, put my legs up.
Okay.
Right in.
Yeah, I saw that. Another,
Yes, Father.
I will add also, don't get up straight forward. You turn to your side and push yourself up. Huh? When you just get up straight like that, baka yung may mangyari sa baywang. It's better that you turn to yourself to your side and push yourself up. No? In that way, yung spine mo diretso. Okay. Another. When you get up, do not stop, especially senior citizen, when you get up, sit down muna and possibly even shake your head. No? Do not get up and stand. You are going to fall down. Bakit? Kung nakahiga ka matagal, yung liquid sa brain, yung sa ulo, nakatambak sa baba. May parte yung skull mo na walang liquid. No? So pag tayo mo ganyan, nagbabalanse pa yan. Sa oras na nagbabalanse yan, maglalakad ka, itatapon ka. Delikado yon. So, get up, possibly shake your head a bit to distribute the liquid on your head, and then stand up. Pero don't get up and stand up and walk. Delikado sa senior citizen. Okay, thank you.
Another question, Father, from Lynn Dominica Chensa. What about fruits to eat? To eat po, Father.
To eat fruit, yes, I mentioned is yeah, okay. Fruits, they have plenty of nutrients, no? And many fruits also have water. But I still want to suggest, do not depend on that one. They are nutrients. They are useful nutrients. But to satisfy your liquid, your water needs, you have to know your weight. Okay? And okay, I'll give you a very simple formula. Weight in kilograms. Let's say you are 50 kilograms. You multiply that by 0.04. It will give you 2 liters. So a 50 kilogram weight will need 2 liters. 10 baso ng 200 ml. I suggest you drink by 200 ml. You look for a... Ano na? Oh, okay. Yeah, stiffness and cramps. Yeah, nabanggit ko kanina, kulang tubig mo. Nabanggit ko kanina na before going to the gym, during the exercise, and after the gym, drink water, please. If you want to benefit from your exercise. Otherwise, your own exercise will deteriorate your health. Maraming nagbabasketball na just drop dead. No? Dahil takbo lang sila ng takbo. Sa football, maraming cases yan. Tumatakbo lang, bigla na lang babagsak. Kulang tubig. Pinapawisan, no? So dehydrated na, takbo pa ng takbo, ay mabuti lang kung sa cramps sa legs. Pero pag cramps sa heart yan, that's your end. Okay. So blood circulation is very critical. Kahit healthy yung lungs, healthy lahat. Pag walang dugo na umiikot, hindi ka healthy.
Father, another question.
Yes.
Yung blood circulation diseases na example po nyo kanina, Father, if grabe na po, like gangrene, varicose veins, PAD, paano pong gagawin na consumption ng essence and then medication?
Okay. Okay. Yung sa gangrene, yung nangingitim na paa kanina, I suggest you use the M-soap. Spray nyo yung, tunawin mo yung sabon, then spray. Hindi mo mahaplas yan, masakit yan kung ihaplas. Pero kung spray mo siya sa sugat, sa wound, no, makakatulong yan, no, makabigay yan ng oxygen sa cells. Pero yung mga gangrene, yung ginawa ko diyan dati sa yung puputulin na yung big toe dahil may gangrene, no? Ang suggestion ko was you take a pin, no? You prick the area. Pag makaramdam pa siya, the nerves are okay. The nerves are okay. So just clean it with the soap. Yung M-soap, marami na kaming natulungan dyan. Pati yung mga burns na paso. No? Walang hapdi yan. If you need it, I can help you. The first one, I can prepare the, no? Importante kasi pag malalim na yung sugat, hindi mo mahaplasan ng sabon yan. Dapat may pressure yung tubig para mapasok yung malalalim na tissue damage na malalim. Aabutin mo yan para ma-disinfect mo. Ang magagawa mo lang yan pag may spray. No? At saka yung sabon, yung soap. May enzyme yun, may essence na yun, na nakalculate na yun doon. Tsaka huwag mo banlawan. Siya lang, spray mo lang siya para malinis, then huwag mo banlawan.
Father, varicose veins.
Varicose veins, massage. Ay, yung, yeah, kung ikaw lang, I suggest you get hindi ko dala dito, yung facial gun, yung like a hammer, no? Pneumatic hammer. Yeah, you use the round board, no? Pero when you are using the vibrator or those guns, no? Hindi lang siya nakatutok, no? I-slide mo yung gun na yan papunta sa heart. You push, no? And follow the texture of the muscle. So kung may gun ka, yung ball, yung point ng gun, iano mo sa muscles, no? Hindi lang nakatutok lang siya sa isang lugar, no? Sundin mo yung takbo ng muscles, yan, para you push the blood back to the heart. Hindi lang yung, at huwag pababa, no? When you are using the gun, okay, sometimes pwede mo i-focus kung pero mas mabuti slide mo siya upward, not downward, not outward, no? So and then you follow the texture of the muscles, no? Hindi yan pag ganun. That's the way yung massage, yung ball, yung point ng facial gun, no? So from the ankle to the thigh to the knee. Hindi yan from the knee down to the ankle, no? So that's how you use that gun. You are supposed to vibrate to move the muscles at the same time to move the blood back to the heart. No? Okay.
Same procedure po dun sa peripheral artery disease, ganun din pong gagawin.
Ano yon?
Yung PAD po, Father, peripheral artery disease.
Yeah. No. Depende what stage na siya. Kasi kung may umabot na siya sa wound, mahirap. Pero kung nakikita mo pa lang siya ng as varicose, yes, marami kami natulungan sa varicose, yung olive oil. Pero i-massage mo talaga yan. At yung pag-massage, hindi yung pag-ganon lang. Ha? Ang massage mo is pushing the blood back to the heart. No?
Another question, Father, from Alisa Hugo, Father.
Yes, please.
How about plantar fasciitis po ba to? Don't know the spelling of fasciitis.
There are like basta gumagamit ng vibrators, no, nung facial gun. I did not bring in here, no. Usually the point, no, you slide it, no. Hindi lang nakatutok ganun. You have to slide that one up, no? Okay. So sa fingers, sa talampakan o sa dito sa PAM, you can refer to the foot map ng acupressure. Yan pwede nakatutok lang, no? O if you use the hand, hindi yan tinutulak ng ganun lang. Iniikot mo yan, no? Kaya may kung minsan may gadget sila diyan para ma-twist mo yung muscles o yung point. So yung another another interesting about the foot acupressure is kung saan naramdaman mo there is pain, no, or masakit, hanapin mo sa foot map kung ano ang pinakamalapit diyan na organ. Makikita mo kung kidney, kung different parts of the body. No, sa talampakan there is a map. Is that effective? Well, I tell you that I stayed long in that, and even now, up to now, I am using it. And that is my my consultation. Kinakonsulta ko yung paa, kung ano yung which is the tender, when the anong part na tender, masakit, no? Then you can identify kung kidney siya, kung intestine, kung big intestine or colon. Ay, maraming tulong. And then you massage that until it disappears. No? Pag nawala na yung tenderness, that means may blood flow na doon sa lugar na yon. Pero kasi yung ang daming exit point ng exit point ng meridian. This is Chinese medicine. Sa paa, exit point sa daliri, exit point sa talampakan, no? Na pag may bara, umaangal yan. No? No, pag yung meridian na bara, so the energy, the blood cannot flow, no? Ang mararamdaman yan sa talampakan. No? I am using the foot map as my consultation. Bukod sa doktor. Then the doctor confirms may complaint. Pero alam mo hahanapin kung saan, no? Kung may nararamdaman ka sa abdomen, hanapin mo sa paa. Makikita mo. Kaya yung kaninang pinakita ko na stud, magaling yun eh. Yung maraming studs. Kasi pag kahit iapak mo lang yung timbang mo, has enough pressure to give you, to tell you, to report tender spots. Tender spots means masakit. Hanggang sa hindi mawala ang tenderness, i-massage mo siya. Pag nawala na yung tenderness, the internal part is okay. Kung minsan as a consultation, how do you means very exact siya, very exact, I tell you. Very exact.
another question po ulit.
Yes.
Yung sa extra virgin olive oil po, how
Yeah.
can we make, Father? Or can we leave yung bottle ng olive oil sa Don Bosco gate po?
Yeah. Pero may pangalan sa cellphone na pag-iwan nyo sa gate. Yung kahit ang lang yung 250 ml lang na bote. Kung gusto nyo, ang niyan is 10% ang enzyme. Ganito siya. Sa 250 ml na bote, kumuha ka 3 kutsara. No? Hindi naman puno yan. So, more or less 25 ml, 10%. So, 3 kutsara na hindi puno. Approximately 25 ml yan. Then, palitan mo siya ng enzyme, 25 ml. Then, i-shake. I-shake mo todo. Hanggang yung kulay ng olive oil magiging milky, yellowish. And then, ayan. Then you shake it every time before you use it. Kasi bumababa yung enzyme. Water is heavier than oil. Kaya i-shake mo siya mabuti para mahalo mo. Yeah, may nakita ko ulit na crumbs kanina sa yung cramps, basta you are experiencing cramps, you are dehydrated, please. Sa sports, very obvious. Sa umaga, yung pagising mo may naka-cramps, maaring either you did not drink little before you sleep, or you had several sessions of urinating during the night, you did not replace that liquid out from your body, you can experience cramps. When you are exercising, delikado yan. Always, I mentioned that before, during, and after your exercise, you have water dapat. No? Otherwise, that exercise is going to do you harm more than help. So don't go to the gym without water. Okay.
Father? Hello, Father?
Yes, please.
Marami po kasi tayong new attendees ngayon, Father.
Yes, please. I see the name. Yes, I see.
Father, can you give us yung paano po yung consumption ng water per day, tapos yung ilang drops po ng essence para at
Okay.
least familiar po sila?
Alamin mo yung timbang mo. No? Okay, I give you, how much water do you need? It depends on your weight. No? Anong timbang mo? Okay, I will give you an example. Suppose you are 50 kilos. 50 times 0.04. That's the factor. 0.04. It will give you, the answer is 2. That's 2 liters. So for a 50 kilogram, that's 2 liters. So pataas na yan. Pag 60 kilograms ka yan or 70, mga 70 kilos, mga 2.5 na yan eh. Malapit na sa 3. Pag 70 kilos. No. So that's so the amount of water you need, no, whether you go for cargador work or for mathematician or for teacher or for engineering planning, you are consuming oxygen. And you have to replenish that oxygen by drinking water. Otherwise, you will experience many things. No? All right. So that's for the amount of water. And the drops, ano yung purpose ng drops? The essence is alkaline, as concentrate alkaline. And okay, I will come back to that. Sige. Naipit na ugat. Okay. Yung amount of water, no? Yung drops. Okay. The essence, why do you put the drops? The essence is to make your water alkaline. No? And 3 drops, more or less, it will, kung 7 yung neutral, it will bring to almost 8. But if you put about 5 drops to 200 ml of water, that's quite sure it's 8 or higher. Now, in the experiment of A.K. Brouwer, 8 pH 8 is enough to kill cancer cells within 12 or 36 hours. We have seen that. It is helping. No? We have helped quite a number of dengue cases. Dengue is dehydration, huh? Dengue is dehydration, aside from the infection. Now, the drops, up to 10 drops, walang problema, no? Actually, we had a brain tumor case na he puts even up to 15 drops per glass of water. And he is alive there now. Brain tumor yun. We had quite a good number of brain tumor na natulungan ng mga 2014, before I was stopped. 2014, we had about 20 cases of brain tumor na they were responding very well. No, I have at least 3 now. 2 are still alive of those. Okay, so how much water is according to your weight? The drops, kung malakas ang infection, you just put 8 to 10 drops. Pero if there is no infection to run after, just energizer, just to balance acid-base balancing, to help that acid-base balancing, 3 drops to 5 is more than enough. No? Okay. Pero kung for example, LBM, no? 8 to 10 drops per glass will help. LBM is acid in the stomach, and the moment at least you have to drink at least a glass of water to dilute the acid with alkaline, and that within 10 minutes, no, kakalma yung pain ng LBM. Okay. I have a special formula also there. If you have been dehydrated or running for quite some time already, yung a glass of Coca-Cola, of Coke, plenty of sugar, no? And then plus the enzyme, you get energized also. You get your energy from the enzyme. Pero kung diabetic ka, better water lang muna. All right. I have seen about that cramps again, no? The reason for cramps is dehydration. Now, it's not organic sickness. it is dehydration. No? So just think for yourself, how much water did you take during the day? And if you know your weight, you can compare. You can, or kung maraming beses sa mga tao na nagbibiyahe, hindi umiinom kasi ayaw nila umihi on the way, no? Mahirap maghanap ng toilet. At the end of the day, pag nakita mong namamaga yung heel in the area of your ankle, no? Yeah. When you see water retention in that part, that means you are badly dehydrated. Compensate your water lang. Compensate your water. Yung mga maragmamanas, ang gamot no tubig. Manas is dehydration. Unless your kidney is in trouble. Pero kung hindi, kung you can pass urine, don't be afraid to take water. No? But if you cannot pass urine, then limit your water. That's correct. Pero kung you can pass urine, don't be afraid to drink water as your weight requires.
Other question po
Yes, please.
from Elimar Ilaga.
Yes.
Problem ko ngayon is both my arms feel numb. Parang may naipit na ugat.
Okay.
Possibly due to an enlarged lymph node. Effective po ba yung facial massager directed pag minasage ko yung arms ko para maalis ang symptoms?
I will talk privately to Ilaga. No, I have received his medical records, and maybe I will talk to him privately. No, because I have seen something else there. Oh, no. But we respect. Baka ano lang. Pero
Another
that I will talk to him. Ilimar, remind me, message me about that kasi
Yes.
I think may mediastinum problem kay.
Sige daw.
Medias-
Elimar to.
Oh, Elimar,
Thank
Ilaga,
you.
yes. Message me privately. I will talk to you. I will, no.
Okay, Father.
Yeah.
Salamat.
But yung basta makapas kayo ng urine, don't be afraid to drink water. No? And for you, Elimar, even you put 6 to 8 drops will be all right. We have to
Okay.
address something on that we just, okay.
Yes.
I will talk to you privately about that.
Thank you, Father.
Okay.
Another message, Father, from Alicia Hug. Father, is it true pag nag-crabs ka, itataas mo lang daw ang left arms mo pag
Okay.
sa right leg ang cramps mo at right arms para sa left legs naman ang cramps
Okay.
mo?
Actually, that is true also. Now, when you feel heavy on your left leg, you push, you box your right. No, yan. When you feel heavy on your left, or just exercise. But that is true. That I cannot explain why, but kung mabigat yung left leg or nag-aalay yung left hand, you kick with your right. It's I think blood. That's still blood circulation. Pag nag-aalay yan, that means there is no blood circulation. So, kicking with your right leg, if you have nag-aalay yung left, you just gently kick your or move your right foot. No? Usually it responds. Okay.
Other question po from Fe Marinela Cruz.
Yes.
Where and how do we get the drops, please? Thank you po. Please give me more info on enzyme being mentioned. Thank you.
Okay. Um. Okay. You can you can dial this number 0949 341 8196. 0949 341 8196. Now, for those who are new users of this essence, I would like to tell you that it is not medicine. It is not medicine. It is alkaline concentrate na when you put 3 to 5 drops on your water, glass of water, your water becomes alkaline. Ang pH goes up to 8 or 9. No? Um, what is alkaline for? If you have GERD, acidity, this is the best thing to try. Acidity. Only alkaline can neutralize acid. No? So, the taking alkaline when you have GERD or the enzyme, the 3-4 drops of that, the response is very fast. It's very fast because it will just neutralize the acid that attempts to come up from the stomach. But when you drink water that goes to the stomach, it neutralizes the acid at once in the stomach. And it will be allowed to go down to the intestine. Kasi hanggang acid yan ang laman ng stomach, hindi yan ibababa sa intestine. May valve doon sa ibaba. At the end of the stomach, there is a valve na kung nararamdaman niya na ang laman ng stomach ay acid, hindi yan bubukas. Ha? Pero pag naramdaman niya na may tubig na ang stomach, bubukas yan para ibaba lahat ng food sa intestine. So, pag I suggest 2 hours, 1 hour and a half to 2 hours after eating, please drink at least 2 glasses of 200 ml to neutralize the acids in your stomach. Otherwise, aakyat yun. Mainit yun sa esophagus. And then, kung minsan, you might confuse even as a heart attack. Kasi mahirap huminga dyan eh. No? Pag umakyat yung acid, hindi yan heart attack. GERD yan, acidity lang yan. And the best thing is water. Kahit walang enzyme yan, magtubig ka. Pero if you put some drops, it will facilitate, it will do it faster. All right. I hope I answered that. And okay, I'll give my number here also for those who have not contacted me. You can use 0919 846 7257. Do not call. Send a message and your name. If you call, I do not answer kung hindi ko na-register. No? So just send a message, your name, and then I will register and maybe you can call or ask to call, whatever.
Father,
Don't
paulit
call.
po.
Hello, yes.
Paulit po na cell number.
My personal number, yes. 0919 846 Radio Veritas 7257. 0919 846 7257. That's correct. Okay. You can use that number. All right?
Father, last question.
Yes, please.
Father, how do you cure lymphoma po?
Oh my. Okay, okay. Ayan. Please do not biopsy lymphoma. The lymphoma is dehydration. Ay, lymph nodes are the vultures. You know what are the vultures? They are the eagle. No, not the eagle family, pero vultures. They are the cleaner of the earth. Ha? Kung saan yung may namatay na hayop sa bundok, ha? Doon umiipon sa taas ang vultures. Kasi nararamdaman na nila yung bulok. Saka yun ang kakainin nila. No? The lymph nodes swallow bacteria, waste, anything that is thrown out by the cells. So the cells excrete waste. Sino ang kumukuha nitong waste ng cells? Ang lymph nodes. So yung arteries ng the arteries may yung I forget the term. Anyway, may hihigop yan, no? Capillaries. Mayroon siyang capillary, mayroon siyang arm or hihigop. Marinig na higop, ha? That means you are hydrated. Pag hindi ka hydrated, wala siyang hihigupin o nahigop niya na yung dumi, no? Kulang ka tubig, hindi niya ilalabas, hindi siya makalinis. Hindi niya mapapatay din ang bakterya na sa loob ng lymph nodes. Kaya mamamaga siya. Pag tinusok mo yan, biopsy, kakalat yun. Ay, grabe yan. No? Kaya, I have seen lymphoma na biopsy na talagang pahirapan nilang tao. Pero sa hospital, hindi ka i-treat kung hindi ka na biopsy. Is OP. Kaya, we should also ask, no? Kung i-biopsy nyo, ano ang consequence? Something like that. You have the right to ask. Pero, you know, I do not recommend biopsy on the breast. Lalo na kung namamaga na yon, no? And lymph nodes, lymphoma, puno ng bakterya yan, puno. Basta namamaga siya, puno na ng infection yan. Pag tinusok mo yan, binigyan mo ng daan lumabas. Ang mahirap, bago ka balikan, ipadala pa nila yung biopsy kung saan may laboratory. After 1 week, babalik sa iyo. Kumalat na yun. Ay, grabe yan. No? So, I don't say na huwag ka magpa-biopsy. You decide. I am giving information. I am not giving decision. No? So, breast cyst, you know how to stop that? Yung sabon. Ay, maraming breast cyst natatanggal na kami dyan, no? Multi-cystic breast, no? Don't biopsy. Pero I will give you the alternative. I don't say no na bago mo ilagay yung bra after shower, haplasan mo na siya ng sabon. Huwag mo banlawan. Then ilagay ang bra. Ano yung nasa pagitan ng bra at skin? Pag wala ang sabon, pawis, ang pawis is acid. Acid na absorb ng breast. Deterioration ng cells. Pag may sabon, may alkaline sa pagitan sa ilalim ng bra. Pag pinawisan yung bra, yung pawis, acid. Masumpungan niya ang alkaline, magiging tubig. Nagiging gamot na siya ngayon. Kasi ang tubig may oxygen. So, yung cyst, ma-cure niya, ma-improve, no? Yan. Pero kung namamaga na siya, mga lumps na siya, it will take some time. But just be patient. Nature does not jump. Talagang bigyan mo yan ng oxygen. Pag hindi mo binigyan ng oxygen yan, acid will prevail, cancer yan. The environment of cancer is acid. Pag tinanggal mong acid, you can fight cancer. I repeat. This is not me. This is Otto Warburg. Otto Heinrich Warburg. Cancer thrive in low or no oxygen environment. Acid is no oxygen environment. Kaya dyan nabubuhay yung anaerobic cells. Hindi totoo na natutulog yung cancer cell sa katawan mo. Pag dehydrated ka, pag acid na yung environment ng mga cells, instead of oxygen as nutrients or yung magbubuhay sa kanila, vinegar or acid, no? Ang nutrients nila, ang nagbubuhay sa kanila. Kaya hindi sila mabubuhay. Oxygen ang hinahanap, bigyan mo acid, come on. No? So you okay, how to defend myself? that oxygen kills cancer cells. Ang mga hospital ngayon may oxygen hyperbaric chambers. Rooms pressurized with oxygen. Yung mga may cancer cells, pinapasok nila doon, they breathe oxygen, they expose the wound to oxygen, and they heal. Mahal yun. Mas murang tubig. Alkaline. All right. No? So I don't say you go, I don't say no biopsy, huh? I'm not telling you that. But get information about the biopsy they are going to do to you. At what stage of the inflammation or the of the cancer, kasi pag metastatic stage na yan, tusukin pa nila yan, lalabas yun. Lalabas yung dugo. No? Okay.
Father, comment po.
Yes.
Yan, sa lymph nodes po, Father, kaya po ba may kulani?
Yeah, that's Kulani. That's Kulani. When you have that, please drink water. If you have no enzyme, boil your water for 10 minutes under 100 degrees centigrade. That will make your water alkaline. And that will help your lymphoma.
From Elimar Ilaga, another question po. Can we put enzyme sa coffee to neutralize acidity?
I am doing that. I am doing that. So you have alkaline coffee. But the bitterness of coffee, you don't kill it. And I need the bitterness of coffee for the liver. But the acid of coffee can be neutralized. I am doing that.
How many drops, Father?
A cup, then just 5 drops, even 3 drops. A cup of coffee, 5 drops.
Another question from Pe Marinela Cruz. Apply any kind of soaps on breast before wearing bra po.
Okay. Yeah, after shower in the morning. No? After shower in the morning, before you go to work, because the moment you go out of the house, you start perspiring. Maghapon yan, ha?
Father, hindi po yata siya familiar sa M-soap.
Oh, okay. I do not have a sample here. I am in the other office. M-soap is, there are 3 colors, green, yellow, and white. No, they are treated exactly the same way with enzyme, only that the yellow is, I think, carrots, and then they differ on the scent, but the treatment of the enzyme of essence and its are already are the same. So you can use any of the soap to use for the and you can get that from the same number I mentioned kanina. But the logic is very clear. Pawis under the bra is acid. Acid is absorbed by the breast. The cells deteriorate. Okay? So putting the soap before the bra, when the breast perspire, nandun ang sabon, nandun ang alkaline, in-neutralize niyang acid. So that acid, that perspiration becomes water. Naging gamot pa siya. That's how you remove cysts without biopsy. We have done that. We have I mean, we have suggested many na naka-ano na yan. Yeah. If you want follow-up questions later on, either sa chat group or you can dial, you can send me on that number. Okay. Yeah. This. Okay, mas matapos. No, I don't think I was told that they have the same proportion ng enzyme. No. Yung green, iba, they differ on scent. Ang white is mint. The green is pocholo, something like that. And the yellow is carrot, I think. Yeah. So yung material na ginamit nila. You can address still that the same question, you can address to the same number na binigay ko kanina o sa akin, pwede rin. Na masasagot nila yan. Okay.
Father,
Yes.
last na po.
Okay.
Stage 4 lung cancer, Father. Paano
Yes.
pong gagawin nila?
Okay. Okay. Lung cancer, I would need the exact medical record, no? Pero nebulizing the essence is critical. You have to disinfect the lungs. And the best way to disinfect the lungs is nebulize alkaline. No? And 1 teaspoon of water, any drinkable water, 1 teaspoon of drinking water, you put 3 drops, 2 to 3 drops of essence, and nebulize for 10 to 15 minutes. If it is TB, at least 3 times a day for 1 week. Pero kung pollution lang ng Maynila, at least nebulize once a week. No? Kasi yung pollution, tumatapal yan sa alveoli. No? Kung sa sigarilyo, nicotine ang tumatapal. Pero yung usok ng diesel, nagtumatapal din yan. Pollution. No? Na kung kumapal na yung tapal na yan, like nicotine, hindi na makatalon ang oxygen. Kaya very painful yan. And nebulizing is considered as external medicine. You do not need a license to do it. Instead, to inject, to prick the skin, you need a license. To nebulize, it is external because there is no direct connection between the alveoli and the arteries. The oxygen jumps. So your lungs is still external. No? So you do not need a license to execute, to do, or to tell people. It's just like applying olive oil or external medicine. That's the advantage of nebulizing. But it is very effective to disinfect the lungs. So, kung may lumps sa loob o kung may, it will help. It will help. You just try, be patient. Kung matindi ang infection, kung matindi ang infection, I suggest at least 3 times a day, even 4 times for 1 week. Then after that, maybe even just twice until yung maramdaman mo rin yung pain mo eh. No? And the difficulty of breathing. No? Kung hard cough yan, walang plimas na lumalabas, nebulizing will soften it. Yeah. Nebulizing enzyme, nebulizing alkaline. Actually, yung sa asthma, no? What are you? They are saline solution. Salt is alkaline. Sodium is alkaline. Yeah. Yeah. Kaya for asthma, you have your medicine in the kitchen, water and salt. But don't take salt without water, ha? Always the combination of the two. Okay? Yeah. So I was expecting also many questions about that. Kaya isang topic lang ako ngayon. Yung yung blood circulation lang from the binti. Oh, that means all other parts need, but there is a special heart sa binti to send back the blood to the heart. Na kung hindi siya gumagana, diyan ang maraming yung gangrene sa paa. So it is not
Father?
because you are diabetic nga hindi. No. Kaya ang sinasabi nila sa mga diabetic, maglakad ka. Bakit maglakad ka? Para yung muscle sa paa mo magtulak ng blood, pabalik sa heart. Yes, please.
Father, from Alicia Hugo. Father, how about cloves? Clavo, decor, corner. Okay lang uminom nun?
I have no study. Can you text me the thing? I will, no? Yeah, may number siya sa akin. If you can send that to me, I have no working on it. I have not encountered it. Okay, thank
Okay,
you. Okay? Yeah. So, blood circulation, critical. Huh? Thank you very much. Also, thank you everyone for listening. And start walking. Without slippers, I suggest. So you can articulate that bone and ankle joint. When you have slippers, you drag your foot. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, Elimar, you send me your message. Okay,
Father, we have a chat group po pala.
yeah,
Yung chat group, Father.
yes,
We have a chat group. They can ask questions do sa chat group, Father.
yeah. Okay. I am following that up. I will check from time to time also. Okay. Thank you. See you next month. No, I'll check if there are other critical area for blood circulation. But the lungs also is critical to the blood circulation. The quality of red blood cells. Okay, we'll see. Thank you very much. Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
Father.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Father. Good night.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. See you sa group chat kung may tanong.